I be trying to be this ultra evolved version of myself, but it be the goofiness in these individuals for me. Like, if I'm giving you an inch and you taking 10 miles, but I don't give you mile 11, how am I the bad guy? Like, really, let's really have a real conversation about this. Because you know what's sad, y'all? Like, I'm gonna sound misogynistic, but this is just me being real. This is me being my authentic self. We can document all of the times that women be like, oh, men aren't this, men aren't that, men should be doing this, men should be doing that. Like, women spend a lot of time just voicing how accountable men should be, right? Men don't even waste time trying to tell women how accountable they should be. Because guess what? They're going to shout louder and flip it as to where it's the man's fault that the woman's not accountable. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. I don't feel like I should have to be so stressed out because of someone that's clearly been using me. I ain't used them. They clearly used me. And I be running into these cycles where it be like, a woman is just be mad at me because I'm no longer a benefit to them. As long as I was benefiting them, it wasn't no problems. It could go however it wants to go or whatever. But as soon as I'm putting my foot down and I'm like, nah, and I'm like, no, then I'm just this awful person. Like, I needed to make more sense. I really do. Like, this is the reason why so many men feel the way they feel. This is a major reason why men just start exploring outside their race, because I can almost guarantee that we probably don't have to hear about certain things from other races. We only get all this pressure from our race. They hold us to an unrealistic standard while we ain't holding them to high enough standards. And because we aren't holding them up to high enough standards, they feel like they could just get away with anything and it could be all about them. News flash. If the world only revolved around you, you would get everything you want and it would be no issue. But guess what? There's other factors at play. Women want you to not care about your own kids for the sake of them. Women want you to not care about your own relatives for the sake of them. Women want you not to care about your own friends that was around when they weren't around, friends that held you down through some of the darkest moments of your life when they was doing whatever the heck they wanted to do. Yet, I'm the bad guy. It's no way in every situation where I know I have sacrificed more than the other person that I'm the bad guy. It's just no way, bruh. I've been the bad guy before. I know what it's like to be the bad guy. I've been a really bad individual in my life a couple of times. But over the course of the last 6 years or so, you can't tell me that actually we could go back even further, because this is 2024. Man, look, since 2015 or 16 or 14, you can't tell me that I wasn't doing more for these women than these women is doing for me. You cannot tell me that, because I know for a fact that I've been doing way more for these women than these women could do for me. For a fact. This is not being in a relationship. This is being in a relationship. This is being a shoulder to cry on. This is being someone that is going to let you, quote unquote, borrow money that I know you'll never pay me back. Like, come on, bruh. I ain't even want to get on here on this rant. But people feel the need to get mad at me when I become a Bama. But when I become something that they don't want to hear or something they don't want to deal with, I'm only this way because you pushed me in the corner. You can't just have everything, bruh. It don't work like that. If I could just have everything, this podcast would not exist. I would never have to address nothing to any set of airwaves if I always had my way. There will be no issues. There will be no problems. There will be no need for discourse. There will be no need for my elevated tone right now. There will be no need for none of this stuff. But I'm happy that it's going down like this. Because when it all hits the fan, I know I did the best I could do in so many different situations. In at least 5 different situations, I could say, you know what? If it all hit the fan and I ain't never got to deal with that person again, I know I did everything I had to do and I did everything in my power. You know what I'm saying? The universe didn't want this to happen the right way because of whatever is going wrong in the other person's life. Not mine. Not me. I come into situations pure. I come into situations completely pure. I come into situations transparent. I come into situations with no ulterior motive. I come into situations not wanting to get over on anyone. But the universe will impose its will and make me the bad guy for finally being fed up with the nonsense. It is amazing. And so before I get into anything else, or before I contradict myself in any way, before I incriminate myself in any way, before I start finger pointing and finger blaming at all these women, all I'm going to say to y'all is, men, don't give no energy to none of these women. Don't get this type of, and you, because getting this riled up and emotional don't do nothing for you. Use me as the example of how not to be. Don't give these women your all. You know why I say that? Because women don't appreciate your all. Because it's never enough. You give your all and it's just not enough. So what's the point? What's the point in giving up anything if it's never enough? Like oh my Lord, like I tell you, young, women do not believe that they are under construction or they are something that needs to be worked on or need to be fixed. The only time women get to that point in life is after like they turn 40 something and when they start really diving into the Bible. Especially this crop of women that's out now. I can't speak for 10 years ago how the older woman was thinking, but now that I'm an older man and I'm seeing these 35-year-old women act retarded. Yep, I said the word. Sue me. I'm seeing these 35 and 34 and 33. Now, y'all way too old to be acting the way y'all act. But if somebody says that, then we're the problem. I literally sat there and listened to that daggone girl apologize to herself and to forgive herself for 45 minutes. She ain't take no time to apologize to nobody else and forgive nobody else but herself. How self-centered is that? How crazy is that to y'all, man? Like, for real. Like, what kind of mental illness are y'all going through as to where at the end of the day, you can't apologize to somebody you might have did wrong, but you could just apologize to yourself? What? I'm missing it. I'm missing the connection of what's going on here. And so now I have to be Mr. Grumpy, Mr. Angry, Mr. IDC. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say Mr. IDK. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. And yeah, I'm not apologizing for nothing on this episode. I'm not apologizing. These women need to stop playing and they need to start realizing what's going on. If I'm the only one in your corner, but you bleeding me dry, and I'm telling you, young, you kind of bleeding me dry. You timing my paychecks, cuz we ain't even fucking. You ain't allowed to time my paychecks, dog. That was strike one. Strike two, you asking me for some bread. Oh, I only need this amount. What? Only? Are you going to pop it open like OnlyFans? Because at this rate, I've been very patient. This ain't nobody I just start dealing with or just start handing bread to. Like, they was fake homeless for a minute, then fake in the shelter for a minute, then fake back in the original apartment where they ran from. So they quote unquote ran from the baby daddy and went back to the same spot where the baby daddy be at. And like, yo, am I missing it? If the baby daddy ain't shit, then why is he around? Like, am I paying for this nigga? I mean, possibly. But at the same time, as soon as I put my foot down, I'm a fucking nigga. As soon as I say something that's going to piss you off, I'm in the wrong. But you ain't in the wrong for clocking my bread for the last 9 months. You see why I ain't want to keep talking? Now I done incriminated myself. You know what I'm saying? Now I done exposed myself. But in my defense, I really was under the impression that I was helping out a friend, though. That this wasn't just a game of opportunity. And it's been longer than 9 months. I just said 9 months for the sake of saying 9 months. But people fail to realize what they doing. And it's crazy. It's just crazy, y'all. Soon as I cut them off, I'm all this and that. I'm all this and that. Like, why you could have left me alone. You could have not been up my butt for my bread. You could have, you know what I'm saying? But I get it. And I told her, I said, look, the second you up, I'm not even going to be around because you going to have something going on and you ain't going to want nothing to do with me once you up. You only dealing with me because you down. I know how this story ends. I keep it real. Y'all don't understand how real I keep it, dog. I keep it so real that it pisses people who ain't real off. That's what the problem is. That's where it is. That's where it lies. I be keeping it so real that people who know they fake be bothered by how real I keep it. My ex-girlfriend, for example, fake hair, fake lashes, makeup out the wazoo, fake mindset, fake mentality, fake positive, fake productive. I keep it real about how, I'm chilling. I ain't in the mood. I'm chilling. That's me being honest. Nah, She gonna fake it. She gonna fake like she learning how to do nails. She gonna fake like she recording 9 podcasts. She gonna fake like she building something from scratch. She gonna fake like she doing all this and that. But she fake. She ain't gonna tell nobody about how hopefully she done got that tooth removed by now. She ain't gonna tell nobody how that tooth had her mouth smelling like how and why. You know that green, on SpongeBob when they had that little green little thing to describe the smell. Come on, man. I'm being a bitch ass nigga right now. You know why? Because I'm tired of these bitches. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them, dog. I'm tired of them, and I'm going to say it now. Y'all be some nothing ass bitches, and y'all be mad when y'all encounter some nothing ass niggas, but y'all deal with nothing ass niggas, because the second a real man come in your life, somebody that genuinely cares about you, you ain't satisfied. It ain't never enough when a real ass nigga come in your life. It ain't never enough when a real man decides to want to be about you, want to care about your feelings, want to analyze your thoughts, and let's see how we could fix the train of thought together. Nah, all that shit go out the window. Because y'all so used to the fake shit. Oh, I like his bravado. Oh, he pack a gun. Oh, he move like this. He move like that. He got motion. Yeah, he got homeless ass motion. You dating nothing ass niggas that's gonna beat the shit out you, and then you mad. Well, I'll never get in a situation like that because he's just beating the shit out of me, and I can't be done. All this putting his hands on me shit. But a real man that's gonna take the time to try and nurture you, care about you, want to know what you think about, want to know how we can move towards progression, how we can improve, how we could set up something that we could build on. Your ambition just die. But I'm to blame, right? I'm to blame for your ambition dying? Hell nah. I ain't suck no energy out of you. Like, come on. You let the world beat you up. You had somebody ready to support you, but you let the world beat you up. You want to try so hard to run away from your problems. So you let the world catch up to your problems. You can't run away from them problems. My podcast, It's Okay Not to Be Okay, because I am not afraid to ever say that I'm not okay, even when I'm doing okay. None of y'all seems to understand the real science. It's my fault. This is on me, though. This is on me, because I used to enjoy dealing with nothing ass bitches. Now I'm no longer entertaining any nothing ass bitch. If I feel like you got a percentage of nothing ass bitch in you, I am no longer entertaining it. I need something with some substance. I need something with some value. I need something with some worth behind it. Because these nothing ass bitches will take everything from you and leave you with nothing. Just to go chase a nothing ass nigga that's going to take everything away from them and leave them with nothing. This is my talk. This is my rant. I'm so frustrated because if people understood what I go through to give, then they wouldn't even ask. If people understood what I go through to try to be a beacon of light, they would let me stay dark. I'm glad. I'm really at this. They can all leave me the hell alone right now. I'm cool. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not worrying about it. I ain't concerned about it. These nothing ass bitches is full of nothing. And they ain't gonna be nothing because they got nothing on their mind but bullshit and Zeus. And I ain't rewarding that bull. I ain't rewarding it. I'm not rewarding it. Watch how it happens. Watch how it goes down. I always used to be like, oh, they're going to need me before I need them. And I still feel that way. But now, there's nothing to come back to. Nothing. The level of selfish, petty, fuck nigga, asshole, all the shit that these nothing ass women don't like, I'm about to embody all of it. So that way, they go just find the next sucker. Cause that shit is done. Finito. Knocking me off my pivot, yet you mad that I'm reacting to the fact that you always knocking me off my pivot. Something gotta give. Something has to give. Every time I get to the state where I'm this mad, I just get off Instagram because you when you're on Instagram, you cannot post your frustrations. You cannot post your hardships. You can't post your tribulations. Instagram is literally a highlight reel. It's fake, but it's a highlight reel. So you got, I got motion. Shit going good. Everything's well. If I ain't got nothing nice to say, I can't say it at all on IG. I take that shit to the X straights. Yeah, mate. Anyway, I think I'm done ranting. If you don't listen to it, I don't care. If you listen to it, thank you. Either way, I had to get it off my chest. Because y'all not paying monthly for this shit. I am. And this has been another well-said episode of It's Okay Not to Be Okay.